being able to find it. I looked for the big white splotch in the middle of the video. Yeah. I think so.
It will be there.
That's what I told Patrick. I was like, if it's just Doug and I, we're going to be there. We'll be in the audience with Go Allen signs and stuff like that. Yeah, Ralph Snell has an accent.
Well, yeah. He's
He sounds older than I thought he was, too.
He could be an old guy. So we're going to teach what? Introductory technique?
I don't know. That's how I'd be running around to keep the thing going. I figured I could just float around and help people out if they have questions.
I think you should teach the basic stuff. Teach how to pin a rivet.
I mean, are we doing like stations? Scrunching.
What?
He's scrunching and compressing the metal.
We should bring it.
I think we should just in case. Yeah. He's supposed to call me so I wouldn't really
I don't need to do it. Of course, you bring it from
bring the torch, yeah, just in case for some reason. Bringing it all up. I'd leave it derby.
What?
I wouldn't planish it or anything.
No, I'm making the shape a little more regular.
Yeah, I hadn't finished getting the shape all in.
Yeah, all I'm doing is putting it back to a more regular shape. I'm not planning it.
I get to use my new grill. I'm going to be so thrilled tonight. Yeah, Ralph said he's already got everything booked for this. I don't do anything, I'll be done for that. Cool. I somewhat figured it out, but I don't think we will.
I think we will.
Really? I don't think that's what we do. I would be very surprised.
metal a lot. I'm amazed at how much better it looks this morning
Well,
than it did.
it looks like he has a lot to move, but it's gonna tuck right in there real quick.
Good, how are you? Good, what's up?
Well, it doesn't make it look like I can. I can because of my special magic on
A
both.
+5 armor camera.
Well, I'll buy one of those.
With raising ability.
It suddenly starts to look like a hammer.
Yep, as he's bringing that brow in. Oh boy. You know, when he lights that torch, it's really messing with the focus. It goes, "Wah."
Doesn't like it.
Settles back in pretty quick, but
So the hands-on part, you teach introductory skills. The hands-on part.
I'm not worried about what Patrick has to say because we sort of had a captive audience for a couple of days. So we're all good to go. I'll be happy to focus on other folks.
Right.
What's Eric going to
Throughout
teach?
once.
What's he good at?
I don't know.
Oops, I missed that section. Let's
That's
talk
okay.
to you. We're getting a lot.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just for posterity.
It's just for our go back and say, now how did you do
When
that?
I want to do one, then I'll have an idea.
And they had 3 guys with torches and 1 guy holding the metal. Something like that.
3 guys with torches?
We used to do it,
Yeah, like they would just kind of. He would just raise basically as
And
all
they
the
just
guy did.
continued raising while because the
Yeah,
metal
but he
was.
said it still took him like 2-3 days, something like that, ridiculous. I was like,
Oh.
there's pictures of that. It used to be like Russell Robinson and people like that. And Chris Smith's father was in the picture that I have
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah,
they used to do it like on their
their
lunch break.
journal or something.
Yeah.
And they just shows them standing around in like their white lab coats or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nowhere else that I've ever seen it or described it is mentioning all these thousands of little passes. He just pushes the metal wherever
Yeah.
he wants it.
That's what part of what I was doing wrong. So we can hold it.
Yeah. That gets annoying.
Yeah.
This area cools, rather than compress into itself, it tries to push out.
Right.
So while it's still hot, I'm knocking this in to push that metal back up so that I can then reheat that metal and shove it down in the direction I want.
Right.
Because otherwise it's going to try and spread out.
Okay.
You've either
Yeah.
got to compress the metal or stretch it.
Right.
Otherwise you're just chasing the wrinkle
Yeah.
around.
Huh. I like lots of movement, not hitting it very hard. very productive couple of days. I haven't done anything.
I've been doing a lot. I've been learning.
Armchair armoring.
That'll do it. Alright, so what you were saying is you push the front up.
Yeah, I've compressed this metal back into itself rather than like here where I was drawing it out.
Right.
And that's actually a good shot because you can see the skirts coming down on the side.
Yeah, I mean it's all raggedy, but
Yeah, but
that
that's
doesn't
better.
matter.
And then the tail has already started there.
Yeah,
'cause you haven't
I'll
really
push
done
this
much.
down a little bit more. Because right here, it's not quite the same, so we need to get a little bit more metal there and there if we can. We're going to pull it into a tail.
Yeah.
I don't even know how
Yeah.
big we are.
I'll send that. Barrington Road to 12 South. Oh, you can't get off South Barrington
No,
Road.
Barrington Road to Miller.
To Miller.
Right, and then left by 12.
Because then Miller puts you south of here. If you take 59 to the frontage road right there before 12, then it's the right, it drops you right on 12.
Yeah, but he'd overshoot our house. He'll be coming from the south. Because he's taking 90.
Oh, Barrington Road, okay, you're right. Because
90,
Barrington Road, he's coming up
And he
there.
has to come north on Barrington Road.
Absolutely right. For some reason I was thinking north. I'd be down. Now it makes more sense to me.
If that were a coal forge, that'd be even bigger than he's. Which is
God.
good and bad.
You can move more material that way, but then you have to do a focus to either contain or manipulate the chain. I'm kind of waiting for the self sort of salivating. Oh, my daughter was asking about you, Patrick.
What?
This morning, my daughter was asking about you. She wanted you to take her to daycare.
Must like it.
Yeah. And it's Patrick and Patrick's friend who are staying today. We actually talked. Doug and I talked about this chat. We thought we were going to end up paying the full price.
Aaron, Cad, and I drove to Ohio to do an armor thing where I met Matt at the same time. To Cleveland, Ohio.
Long
Couldn't be Toledo. Has to be the far end of the state. So we all hopped
They
in
need
my
to be
own-
ignited. Well, not all. But I guess it depends on the explosive. Some need fire to make it go boom.
Yeah. But the explosion itself is not technically fire.
Right. Yeah, it's the reaction.
If it is one that causes fire, then it's an incendiary device. Which will also be fun, but then we'll get back to fire.
That would be really fun. But I don't know what Cook Mountain.
See a backlash down there?
I didn't. Did you?
Yeah.
That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all.
Loosened up.
Now you want to bump this down?
Yeah.
It's tightened up now.
All the guys that are in the firearms injury area and go down there and we need a bunch of bad shit though. We're gonna get a bunch of bad shit.
Brookfield 2 has bats.
They probably one You know, it's probably some government thing where we can't get a hold of that.
What? Bat shit?
We need bat shit to make gunpowder. That's what you should start doing, Patrick, is decorative wear. Like fashion wear for Madonna and stuff like that.
Which is exactly what he should be doing. Raising salads.
But he's not making any.
There's a huge piece of the market that's not being filled.
But you gotta stimulate that market now.
What we need is the name recognition. And I think that the ARS something else showing up today with a helmet raised yesterday. Or starting tomorrow with a helmet raised yesterday.
Started on Thursday.
I think, just some stuff to raise profile.
It's not just us that sees the good.
Hey, don't dead people typically make a lot more money after they're dead?
Yeah, they can
Just
be
fake
dead
my
though.
death.
Fake your death. Good thinking.
And people will just occasionally come across a new Thaden piece and be like, I found another one.
But you
It
have
was
to
in
build
a
a body
private
of work
collection."
first. You have to have a lot out there. Get them in the right places. That'll do it.
I know. You just,
Well, 5
you just
years
need to
before
get a
you
few
fake it.
pieces to the right people, fake my death, and then I will continue to produce
The
pieces.
lost Thaden pieces.
Yeah, they're just.
But then you
lost
can't
Thadens.
ever go out in public or anything like that. You'd have to like
So,
live
I
in
don't
your
like
shop
people
and
that
hammer
much.
metal.
I want somebody else to deal with my. He's only in the past like 8 or 10 years, decided to show his face. Years ago, some 15 years ago, he went into some really ritzy New York high-end artsy department store type place.
Yeah.
Someplace like Tiffany's.
Yeah.
It was someplace like that, and they saw his work and said, "We'll buy everything you have now, and we'll buy everything you make over the next year or two." I mean, they said
Right.
something. They were like, "We want it all," and he was perfectly. Put it in his kiln to fire it.
Yeah.
Sat in his kiln 9 months because he was scared to fire it. Because he was afraid. He was like, "If I screw this up, I'm done."
Right.
Just put more than a year of my life into placing all these little granules.
So you go out Taiwan run and then just come back to the shop and hit the switch.
It's like, he does good work, but he was gone.
He's just cutting. Yep. Or took it down or something. I don't remember which
You
I-
had it. Yeah, I had that. Oh, because I put the packet away finally like 2 weeks ago. It's been laying out. I really have to do the ring on that, but
Just kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity here.
open to the deal.
Besides, you got stuff. Yeah, take this and burn this and do it later. Then it'll be like one disc.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of data. 4 tapes there.
Yeah, we'll probably be fine by the time we're done.
So go in.
But I can
a lot of the
also-
heating out.
I can edit out some of the heats and things.
Just a quick pass and then. Burn it with- The metal that they have is $80 a sheet for a 4x8. But he said that we could, if we need it in a pinch tomorrow, we can have it for 50 a sheet. That's good. I thought he was gonna ask for a while, but he just doesn't talk. He's just kind of quiet at first.
Yeah, very cool.
Look at this guy. He just
Hell,
standing in
yeah.
the corner. Look at this. Nice, right? all those, we really don't have anybody that I don't like to associate with in this area. Oh, everybody, I'm
Hold on.
okay with.
Let's see how we're looking.
I'm telling you, yep, look at that. Oh,
Yeah, we're right there. We're still
let's make it into a Jeremy Armin helmet and bring it up there.
We'll raise a German army helmet.
And freak them the hell out. I
Yeah,
it would-
one.
What? Oh yeah, you're done.
That way.
Yeah.
Are you a pizza fan?
The good Chicago style pizzas, man, they are good. When it comes out with the sauce on top.
What we can do is feed you.
54 or whatever it is in the basement, though.
I talked to, yeah, we'll come out to your place in December.
It gets cold.
Is it?
Yeah.
The two of us can deal with cold. I don't like dealing with heat.
Yeah, I moved to Texas because I hate the cold.
Really? Well, we live in Chicago. We have to like the cold. Yeah, because when I had rebuilt the little table and stand for mine, I'm going, and how about if it's this tall? Because he said, well, how height do you want it to get? How do you want it to sit? I'm like, well, this is kind of stuck. So let's bring it down a little bit.
Post devices. It says it has, I don't know, 50 or 60 post devices.
What are we going for?
Starting at about $20.
Wow.
And he may be there tomorrow, so if he has some, maybe some of his cheap ones, I'll buy him the cheap ones.
I called the guy and said that Mike didn't call and leave some messages. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's up.
There's a guy I saw selling post devices down there in Texas. He had one post device that was listed at $3,500.
Wow.
I'm like, jeez. But you look at it, this was an ingenious post device. It had it.
There we go.
It works better the back, front, or the far side.
Now this
But
side,
this side works the worst.
40 minutes to cook.
Eric is supposed to be in around 1-ish.
I'm not sure. I ordered around 11:30. We'll eat it cold. 'Cause we're gonna eat a little later tonight too.
Yeah.
It is definitely a helmet-shaped object.
It's even a specific helmet shaped out there. It is now a salad. Right, at this point it's an ugly salad, but it's definitely
You calling my work ugly?
Yep.
At this point,
This point, yeah, you got it.
what ugly is it? He hasn't cursed once.
Yeah, what's wrong?
This is
Good morning,
odd.
I don't swear.
Oh, okay.
This is odd.
No, I do. Hot piece of metal.
That'll bring the worst out of anybody. You can even tell which side's the front now.
Yeah, oh, I mean, it's very definitely a salad at this point.
Oh, Ralph wants us to post pictures of what we've been doing the last few days.
You're just pushing the material up around the crust area.
Yeah. We don't want to have to push the helmet skull down any. We've got a shallow enough skull. So.
So you'll get around the height of the crest and then push everything down around it. Is that it?
Yeah, I'll just clean it up once I get it knocked up a little bit. Like I said, I'm cheating a little.
Yeah, it's not cheating, it's just a different way.
Oh, it thins the metal a little bit more than you would necessarily want.
Right, but you know,
But if
and
you had greater depth, you just tap it down around it.
we were just
like you would.
making a thing. You know, it's not like we cut our blank specifically for this helmet. Right?
Yeah.
We cut a blank because it was the size of the piece of metal that we found sitting in the pile.
True.
And we made a helmet out of it. Which, you know what? Could very
Best use
possibly
for that
have
piece of scrap metal that I bought in college, probably.
Oh, really?
In college.
That metal
What
probably.
year?
I probably bought that metal in '86. 6.
20-year-old piece of metal just turned into.
Because I stopped buying cold rolled when I left Iowa. So I'm
stopped.
I mean hot rolled.
Oh.
That was a piece of hot
Yeah,
roll. I stopped buying hot rolls when I moved to Chicago because I had more choices than the one place in Cedar Rapids that only had hot roll. So that piece certainly predates 1987.
Where'd you go to college?
Cornell.
It's in Iowa.
Yeah. There's one in New York, different school.
Oh, okay.
There's Cornell University and Cornell College.
Oh, okay. When you say Cornell, I was thinking university.
No. That's where Mac and Mary Ann were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were Cornell University.
Well, you're heading there.
Right
it's
as
on
you're
the
heading there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in that little strip. Yeah, that's a good place.
We went there.
There's a bunch of Indian folks that I work with that go there, so it must be decent. If I stop kicking the camera. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. We're at a good angle now. Oh, that's coming out quicker than I thought.
My arm's gonna be tired tomorrow. Making me do all this work.
That's why you get to socialize. Something tells me you want to be here instead of socializing. After 2 days of doing this, he's going to get there really slow and hammer swings off and people are going to go, he sucks.
Damn, I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah.
Just Brian and Mike, there's a nice helmet.
Oh, man. So we got three more for the I don't know how many people are coming out to the conference. Let me go look. I got my worksheet here, I think, on the laptop.
Is that a flat top one is that a flat top one or a rounded top?
I put a little flat to it.
Does it?
That one does, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's hard to tell.
Flatten it out a little bit.
Let's give it a flat top. Yeah. So that's why you're not pulling the crest.
Why what?
Why you're not pulling the crest any farther?
Yeah.
Because you got a monkey back there anyway. It's looking sweet. Yeah, but I don't do anything that size.
Yeah,
It's just the way I got it.
Or something,
Right.
You know?
It's one of the Kenneth Lynch tools. I don't know if you know those Lynch tools. It was part of that group.
I wish I had been around.
I wish I had
Yeah,
been too.
yeah.
I only got the dregs of. You know, I had 10 or 15 Lynch tools.
We need to off somebody.
I know where there's still some more. pizza's ordered.
Is this we're going there, or is it coming here?
It's coming here.
Okay. Back for him.
What are you doing there now?
You look at Sallets, they aren't really rounded with the crease.
Right.
They're angled a little bit, so I'm just tapping it down to get the right profile. This is one of the reasons why I like my stake, is because it's real easy.
Right.
This, I'm just kind of using the stake for a little bit of support and just driving it in over nothing.
Well, she's really pushing it in now.
Yeah, it may not be head shaped, or no, it'll be head shaped.
It'll be head size.
Slightly smaller head size than perhaps.
That's fine. You know, the purpose is to make a helmet, not to make a helmet for me.
Yeah, I think visually it'll look a little better if we make it look.
Let's make it look right. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, we could make a shallow little skull, but yeah.
Let's do it right.
If we tuck it in a little bit more, we can get a little bit better looking helmet.
Then let's talk.
I don't think it'll be too bad. I mean, we're talking maybe 1/4 inch per side, too small or something, you know. You'd have to just kind of suck it onto your head.
Maybe better that's a little smaller.
I was at Philadelphia a number of years ago. They were passing around a bunch of armor, authentic stuff, for kids to handle and look at. And they passed around this one breastplate, and the teacher was like, see, everybody in medieval times was very small. This breastplate would have fit me beautifully.
Yeah.
I mean, just visually it's smaller than people imagine it should look.
Right.
You know, but this breastplate was a really nice breastplate they were handing around.
Cool.
It was like mid 16th century, but you know, really nice, well formed and everything. Which is probably why some people like these sticks better.
Right.
Like that little one that you said whoever it was does all the racing over.
Yeah.
Who was it you said used that one?
Rob Monza.
Yeah. Because then you're sitting like this, so you're hitting down onto it.
Right. And it's, you know, it's similar. What I have is similar to his. I made it because it worked really well for planishing those.
I think sometimes I spin the hammer just because, not that I'm really...
I was wondering, because I've seen you use both sides.
Yeah, I'll be hitting in the same spot and just twist it, you know, it's like, I don't know. Boredom. Yeah, maybe if I hit it with this other side, it'll be funner.
Might be. A lot of big SCA.
That look better?
Yeah.
A little more?
Yeah, maybe a touch more. And I think I can do it. You know, I think it's... I watched the footage a couple times, and I think I ought to be able to figure this out.
I don't want them leaving because that wouldn't be any good for her anymore. We're good for her anymore. Not afraid to hit the metal if he needs to hit the metal.
That was correct. He was not afraid to just beat the hell out of
He's a
the
big guy.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
You said he might be moving back down here?
Yeah, he's looking at moving back to maybe DeKalb area or something like that.
God, that's getting nice. That is just going to be so nice. And you know, that is nice back at the house. I told her that she has to run to the house and do whatever she wants, eat whatever she wants. We always have food. We go to the grocery store, stock up for the week, plan our meals out. I can't call her to tell her because she won't pick up the phone.
Yeah.
She's isolated in the country. Greg said he's bringing 8%, some type of 8% double hot IPA. Those walls have been standing for 500 years.
Look at that. It just sucks right in.
Had to change wheels.
I mean, I'm still raising it up. But
Yeah, it wouldn't matter the shape of the steak. It's just nice to have something that.
it's a little closer to what you want. I mean, this isn't sharp enough to really define your line all the way down. This is just a rough edge shape.
Right.
That's one thing that I like. He's not limited by the tools or lack thereof. He just goes to town.
Pretty decent shape, this though.
I like it.
That's an
It's another
ironmonger,
tool.
isn't it?
What?
That's an ironmonger.
Yeah. It's another one that I bought that I didn't find a lot of use for right away. And then all of a sudden, it became useful.
Oh, it's a helmet.
Yeah, now it is. Yesterday it was a flat sheet of scrap metal.
Oh, it was just a Sallet. You didn't know it yet.
Didn't know it.
That very piece of metal sat around since 1980 whatever, waiting for me to come up here and turn it into
That's
a Sallet. It was its destiny. Why you never used it before.
And that's why it was a square exactly the size that the helmet would be.
How much of the flare do you see from accidentally flaring it, or, you know? There's not much of that flare that's, you know, just happenstance and raising this way.
Right.
Over a T-steak, yeah, but over a T-steak, you move the metal different. PUC, you can even get that recurve in a ball steady.
So
Not what you hit the metal on, it's how you hit the metal.
yep.
That's what I was just countering. But there's so many people that are limited, quote unquote, limited by the tools they have. And I don't believe
Cool, but it's like,
I don't believe that.
How can you fix that if you can't get something back behind it? You'll learn.
Eric called, but I was out. I didn't have my phone on me, so I'm hoping he's not lost. He wants to do what he wants, what he's good at, but he can't get rich doing it.
yeah. See, I kind of see it. Not just this is something that I want to do, but this is something that it's like people aren't really doing it right, and it's dying. I mean, it's getting better than it was perhaps 20 years ago, but there's nobody that's doing it or trying to do it right, because everybody's just doing it for reenactors. It's gonna die.
And you're flat topping the crease, right?
Just knocking it down a little bit. It was a little bit too arced still.
So for demonstration tomorrow, we're going to have them rough on the elbow and then bring the fan in.
What? Well,
We'll have them rough on the elbow.
I think we should bring the fan in here so that we have time.
I hope he's there tomorrow.
I doubt it. It'd be great.
I know.
Here. Hold the camera.
Oh yeah, that thing gets embedded in there. Now, if you got to that point and realized that it was too small for the owner's head, how would you fix that? How could you draw? I understand how you would shrink it back down You really can't.
You could theoretically go back like this, basically, and start stretching the metal back out.
But it'd
Give you
just
greater
be-
diameter, but it's like just save it for a smaller headed person later. Chris getting in tonight or tomorrow?
What?
Chris?
Tomorrow.
I think I'll be your place for the barbecue.
I think he's staying with some family in Madison, and then he's gonna come down to that. That's what he did the last time. There are a handful of people that are really looking forward to seeing at these things, and then a handful that, great if they're there. Chris. Chris has always gone out of his way to come and see me when I'm better places, and that's a good thing. I like him. Another good guy from up in that area is Sigeric in the archive.
Who?
Sigeric, Sigeric. He's a really good guy too. He's from up in that same Minnesota neck. Yeah, he's got me copies of books. He'll get them from the library and take the time to scan them in for me. I'm like, wow, cool. I like you.
It is a rare book room.
Yeah, it's like the same optics they use in spy planes to do that stuff. It's nuts.
A little leery. I gotta make him a bunch of miniature stainless bookshelves in exchange.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I still owe Sigeric a translation for something. I gotta get that done.
Amazing.
I asked him, I said, how would you go about resizing this if you realized you brought it in too far? And it's actually too small.
You set it down over there
And
and
he
get another
goes,
blank.
yeah. He goes, theoretically,
Once
you
it's in.
can stretch the metal out. But
Yeah.
you're probably better off.
Twice the amount of time,
Yeah.
though.
You're probably better off
Yeah, it's like
to set
pay
it
attention
aside.
to the pieces you're raising it and check it every so often to make sure you don't suck it in too far. And also,
I was
if you
looking
think
for a
about it, they
trick.
weren't going for. I mean, they were going for specific shapes, but they were also going to fit the client. So,
Right.
you know, it's like, okay, it's not exactly like this one I did for such and such, but this is for this client, not
Right.
for that client.
Some guy has a
So-
really long neck. It's not going to be the same guy as all shoulders to chin.
No, except for places like Roz where they have general sizes.
Well, yeah, there's a
Hanging,
difference
that's
between
conditions
conditions
and individual clients.
Even then, you
Even then,
there's a bunch of them.
Well, I mean, with Roz, there's variations between what appears to be the same size, but you don't have it's not you don't have a male and a female medium, and a male and a female large and katunk.
Nice though.
That's what all you say essentially. That's what goes through everybody's minds.
Roz
How do I
is
do
such a
that?
fun collection.
It's amazing.
Oh, man.
You're walking through there trying not to impale yourself on pikes and stuff like that.
They actually have a great bassinet. The only pictures I have of it are the front cover of the Ross Journal. I know when they published the article on it, then it was out of print. So,
As a matter of fact, when this individual was there at Graz, they used that great bassinet as a lamp holder, a magnetic lamp, so that he could have more light. Stuck it to the side of the great bassinet.
wow.
So let me call him
See if we got pictures.
and see if he's got.
Now, if he's got pictures of a different one from a different museum, I'll take those too. Anything 14th or early 15th century.
Just clicked. I just realized it. He specifically told me that they used a great bassinet to prop up a lamp while he was there.
Yeah.
it's handy.
Yeah, I can see where that would be. You know, I would do this. I would use one of my hammers for the base is slightly offset, just a hair undercut.
Yeah. I noticed that. That's why I was like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, I did that on purpose. That's exactly the angle I use it at, too. I give it to the new guys, and they just bugger everything up with it. So. Yeah, I use it for that a lot.
Now I'm home.
Who was it?
Southwest.
Oh, yeah?
Spent like 2 or 3 days in grass going through stuff. I know he's got photos from it, or from his trip there. He spent at least 2, maybe 3 days specifically going through pieces. That was years and years ago. That could have been.
We have not shot that much video, as much video as we're thinking. Almost the entire first tape was real.
You're right. We didn't shoot that. I completely forgot that the tape was in rolling for that. So I can do this part of it.
Yeah, I can
I can do that part.
I'm not just planishing though, I'm still adjusting.
You're
Just in the shape.
shaping.
Yeah.
Motion.
Not that it's that obvious, especially not on tape.
Because of that type of setup, you can really crank the pieces up. And the piece that isn't doing will start to hit. You got an assembly line going.
And just sort of like,
Of a
you know,
shaped
from a
object.
salad bowl to a salad is was faster than from a shape to a salad bowl.
From a salad bowl to a salad bowl. There you go. I think Patrick is going to find a lot of humor in how unbelievably impressed people are with that.
With what?
I think you're going to find a lot of humor in how unbelievably impressed people are going to be tomorrow just to see that. It's going to blow people's minds. So when you think it's so simple and did it in a day,
Talking to Chris Smith about Billy Radford. And they went out to a shop at some point and talked to him and stuff like that. And he was like,
It's not that hard.
I don't think I'm to that point, but because I realize there is difficulty. I haven't been doing it nearly as long as some of these people, so maybe I haven't gotten as jaded. I realize,
Right.
yes, this still takes effort. I can't just do it without thinking about it.
it's going to fool us. But it's easy.
You know, it would be a really cool reading project. Half of the sky. Other half of the sky. Think that's there? Oh, it could be the dog, the pizza guy.
working this far over either, so
Right.
I can tuck my piece in.
Okay. At this point, what are you doing? Are you planishing or tucking? At this point, what are you doing? Are you planishing or tucking? You're tucking, aren't you, a little bit?
No, I'm basically planishing. I'm just
Evening
if there's something
out the
that's
shape.
a little lumpy. I mean, I guess some people call it bouging, but when you bouge,
Yeah.
you use like a rawhide or
Right.
leather or wood. But yeah, I'm just kind of even out the highs and
I
lows
call
a
it,
bit.
I call it rough planishing.
Yeah. Just finding the shape.
That's all I did on the elbow. Was I did a little fine tuning of the shape a little bit. Hey,